So have you turned on Netflix yet? Have you looked at this new show on Netflix yet? I have. It's friggin' amazing. This is my review of The Punisher. Hi guys, this is Matthew Hempel from Manly Man's Stuff and Things. A lot of this channel is just kind of all over the place. You guys have seen me do gun stuff. I've done reviews on pipes. I'm going to do reviews on cigars. I'm going to do reviews on some TV shows. All kinds of really fun things. I'm even going to give you kind of tips and stuff on what I'm learning of what it means to be a dad and a husband. But today, very stoked because I just finished The Punisher on Netflix. Growing up, I was a huge fan of The Punisher. Absolutely loved The Punisher. My parents did not like so much that I loved The Punisher as much as I did, but I loved it. So when I heard they were doing this show, I was stoked. Daredevil, I wasn't a huge fan growing up of Daredevil, but after watching Daredevil season 1 and 2, I knew that Punisher, I was praying, Batman, I was praying for Punisher to be like that. And let me tell you, it is. I'm going to do pretty much spoiler free here, as much as I can in my head. But all I'm going to say is you need to watch it. If you are a comic book fan at all, you need to go over to Netflix. You need to binge watch. You know, maybe take 2 days. Just call in sick for 2 days. Take your sick time. Whatever you need to do, and watch The Punisher. It's amazing. It starts off a little slow, and a lot of people that I was talking to as I was kind of starting to watch it, I was texting some people back and forth. They started like, well, it starts off really slow. Well, if you take a comic book and you read the comic books, they're not all adventure, boom, shoot, murder, blood. They start off slow. There's a reason for that with Punisher. And I'm really glad that they took that kind of feel from the comic books and actually put that into the show. What's his name that plays Punisher? Let me just say it is, give me a moment. Yes, delicious. Stinking-licious people. We have been waiting for a Punisher that gets the Punisher, right? We've watched the stupid movies that have come out, and we keep going and rehashing it's like the Batman story. Okay, we get your parents died. Get over it, Batman. And it's the same thing with the Punisher. We get that his family dies. We get that they were slaughtered. And they do go back into the backstory into this series, but they do it in a way that draws you in. They do it in a way that wants you to continue to watching the show. It's not just episode 1, they come out with the full-blown backstory. No. Oh no, not at all. They take their time opening this little package that you know of, and then they open it up, and then they go, backstory. Season 2 starts. It's really good. There's a couple of scenes in it that I would say that really don't even need to be in there. They're just kind of random sex scenes that don't even need to, like there's nothing that draws you into the story in this at all with the two or three sex scenes. But other than that, it is really well done. There is a character that they start bringing out that he basically, because they modernized the Punisher with putting him in the war in Iraq, and again, I don't want to do spoilers here, I don't want to ruin anything for you, but they do things that they modernize it, and they kind of do this kind of back and forth, like, okay, here is who Frank Castle is and here's who people think he is. So they have this antagonist that kind of make people like, this is what people think that he is. He's this suicide bomber kind of thing, because there's this kid that plays in it. He's got 2 or 3 really good episodes. He kind of slows the show down a little bit, but I'm okay with it because you don't want this show to speed up too fast. That's one of the things that I feel that they did really bad with the Defenders, is that they just sped it up really, really fast, and it was just a lot of waste to it. They take their time with this. They make sure that you get the story. You start feeling for the people. And there's a scene towards, I think it was one of the last episodes, that really just, man, it gets you. It gets you right here. Batman, I need a moment to talk to him. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. Again, spoiler free, otherwise I would let you know right now what it is, but I'm not, because I want you to have that moment. As you're sitting on your couch, I want you to have that moment. Last night, as I was finishing up the last episode, probably about 15 minutes left of the series, and I'm sitting in my recliner, I'm watching it, and I was on the edge of my seat. I was like, this is just really well done. It doesn't have this cliffhanger, which is really, really nice. It doesn't have this moment of like, oh, I can't wait for season 2. No, it's very like, close the book. You know there's a season 2 coming. You know that he's coming in all the other Netflix crossover Marvel shows, because that's what Punisher does the best, is that he does really well at crossing over into other comic books, which is really, really good. But you know who the Punisher is. So this whole entire series, it takes over pretty much immediately within probably a couple months after Daredevil season 2, and it is just really well done. I would say I would agree with some of the other reviews on giving it. I wouldn't say that it's an A plus. You know, I don't know if I'd give it that high of a grading, but somewhere in the B, maybe B plus, B minus, maybe. I would give it, but no lower than a B minus. I would stay in the B plus probably. But really, really well done. I highly recommend. I mean, definitely go and binge watch it. It is just a fantastic show. Again, don't listen to critics and when they're like, oh, it's too slow. You have to remember that it's the Punisher. The Punisher is a slow comic book. You want to know who Frank Castle is. You want this groaning of the pain that this man is dealing with after losing his family, watching them being murdered in front of him, and then trying to figure out all the pieces behind what happened. It does that very, very well. So, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Check me out, boop, 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 right there on Facebook, Instagram, all that kind of jazz. Make sure to like Manly Man Stuff and Things on Facebook. That way you can get all the updates right to your news feed every week. I'm going to try to keep these up once a week. Like, subscribe, share, all that kind of jazz. Put in the comments if you guys watched The Punisher. What were your thoughts on The Punisher? I want to hear some of your guys' things. Again, keep it spoiler free. I may delete if you guys do spoiler things because I want to. I hate people. Hate people, Batman. Hate people who spoil movies and TV shows like that, because I want that like, oh my god moment. So anyways, put in the comments what you thought of the show. If I missed anything that I know I missed stuff, but put in the link below. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all that kind of jazz, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace out.